Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So heading into the shared challenges, I mentioned last episode that I'd be, trying to get back into these. So for those looking for the one I had created, it's the CMA Fest Fiasco. Not sure how many folks we've gotten that have done this, but, right now, and I didn't rank myself, so right now there's one rank there. But I've just kind of been doing these in sequence at this point. So we did the Dubai one last time, and now we've got Washington Dulles International. Let me see if I can tell, because I really do want to, hopefully get just an hour. And it looks like 19 center and 19, because I think this is KIAD. No, this is not KIAD. What is Dulles? No, it is KIAD, so look at me learning the airports. But anyway, if I go to ATIS, yeah, see 19 center would normally be an arrival. So 19 center, 1 center, which is the same runway, is closed. So basically I need to do the edges here. So we'll see. Someone gave it a 3. I may not give it there, but you can see morning rush, got your coffee ready, center runway's closed. And yeah, I'm not able to do this at this point. It's 2 hours. So you can see it's 7 to 9. Yeah, we're going to have to wait, but I will be back. All right, I'm back and ready to go with the Dulles rush. All right, folks, so here we are, raining. So we're going to use this runway for departures, which is runway 30. I'm using 1 right for arrivals. I do need to make 1 change here. We want to change the separation for sure. And we want to get going. Alright, we have a Brickyard approaching. It is coming from Portland, Maine. We're going to have 3 planes calling out. Basically, most of the things are here. There's a few over here, it looks like. 171 planes in theory, 2 hours. So it's not impossible, but the best score that anybody had was 8,900. We're going to use the little bits we have to keep things going. We're just going to take stuff off. We're not going to, slow anything down. All of that. So yeah, there's just a lot. Now I'm like turned around. Where's 30? Is it? Oh, it's down there. All right. So when we're looking this way, they're going to all go ahead that way. And yes, I have the kind of map up. So it's basically Zulu and Yankee going down, and then Kilo and Juliet coming back. But my hope is they're going to come in, they're just going to park really fast. It's all going to be beautiful. That is the hope. This is the slowest starting challenge, but that's probably not true. Alright, so the Brickyard is at 5,000 feet. We've got a commute air coming from Albany, New York. Again, and this is a new airport for me, Dulles, so I just picked it up in my set of 4 that I got, along with Manchester, so this challenge would not have been available for me. But interesting that someone threw something together and we have it already. But yes, 1 right, because by default it was coming in at 1, 2.
Brickyard 3593 and final 1 right.
Brickyard 3593, runway 1 right, clear to land. So again, we're probably going to back up on calls.
Runway 1 right.
Lots going to be going on. Our
3593.
first departure's coming up right now. There it is. So we'll see
Dulles
where he
ground.
goes.
Qatari 7 Alpha Heavy with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Qatari 7 Alpha Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Qatari
So,
7 Alpha Heavy.
there they go. So, they are called Qatar, by the way, is the proper way to say their name. We always refer to them as Qatar because we are American and we don't care how people pronounce it, but the way they pronounce it, or prefer it to be pronounced as I understand, is Qatar. So if you listen to anyone in the intelligence community or whatever, that is what they will say. Well, anyone who knows what they're doing. I'm not quite sure that we could say that with the current administration. But anyway, so he's pulling out. We've got 2 at 7:05, 1 at 7:07. So the real question is, again, I mean, we should be able to get 140, 150 that are really in the schedule. We've got 3 approaching. Again, they're all going to be coming in here. So everybody's going to be pulling out this way. Everyone's going to be coming in this way. So my hope is that's going to help. Now the challenge is if the wind suddenly changes on us.
Commute air 4970 on final one right.
Commute air 4970, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So if we go here, we were at 01,
right,
15 knots, so it's very windy. It's
4970.
possible we won't be able to take off on 30 because of that. We may get people yelling, but we haven't yet, so...
Dallas ground.
Ooh,
United
dark.
1566 Heavy with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
United 1566 Heavy, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 1566 Heavy.
Qatari 7A Alpha Heavy, runway 30, line up and wait. There he
Runway
goes.
30.
And
Line
again,
up and
we
wait.
just want
Qatari 7
movement.
Alpha Heavy.
We want him to go.
Dallas
United
ground.
may pull out
Qatari 7
ahead.
Alpha Heavy ready for taxi.
We'll see. So Qatari is going to Doha, which is
Dallas
not
ground.
unexpected.
United 1668 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
United 1668, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 1668.
So, I mean, most large planes can handle the wind. So, until we start getting up to like 23, 25, it should be doable. So, I don't see a problem, but we may have one. Because if I have to cross way over there, that's not fun. Like, I don't want to be doing that. Because we can't use this runway. It is closed. And my concern is that they've created a situation where I have to use the other one. But I don't know. So, let's see. We'll come over here. Move up a bit. Alright. That's got a cool paint job. I wonder if that would have been a good plane spotting one, but obviously we're not there yet. They're
Dallas
looking
ground.
for...
United 1566 Heavy ready to taxi.
United 1566 Heavy, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 1566 Heavy.
Lindbergh 4541, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
So Lindbergh's going to
4540.
Covington, Kentucky.
Dallas Tower.
The United that's pushing back there is going to Vegas. Mountain is coming from Newark, New Jersey. Mountain 8975, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right. Clear to land. Mountain 8975.
Okay. So everybody's going. Now the problem is with the heavies, like they can take off
Dallas
after
ground.
each other.
Lindbergh 4541 with information Charlie. Requesting push
Yep.
and start.
We're ahead of you. That's kind of what we've been having going on.
Dallas ground. United 1668 ready for taxi.
United 1668, runway 30, line up and wait. Now I'm assuming he'll be there
Runway
before
30,
the
line
other
up and
one's
wait.
ready to
United
go.
1668.
He won't beat the Qatari down there, so we'll be all good. But you know, this side of the airport, as long as I can just keep things out of each other's way, they should be in pretty good shape. Alright. Brickyard 3593, taxi to terminal. Alright, beautiful. Park right there.
Taxi to
Love
terminal.
it.
Brickyard
Just
3593.
go and get out of my way. Now we have a United coming in, again, from Portland, Maine. Very popular place. A lot of Embraers, just like this one. So, because yeah, Brickyard, I think, is a United regional type of thing. But yeah, I'll be curious, because if these guys start going together, we're going to have a little bit of problem.
4541 ready to taxi.
Lindbergh 4541, runway 30, line up and wait. So he's fast or far enough that like the one will turn and go. United 1566 Heavy, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. United 1566 Heavy.
Alright. So far nothing's grouped too crazily. But, you know, again, it's the dullest rush we're going to get. We got a lot going on already. We're going to have a Commute Air, a United, and a Commute Air come through again. So, okay, our first takeoff. We still have 0 flights handled, by the way. We are almost 10 minutes into the rush. Game time is 7:09, but now it's 7:10.
Commute Air 4818 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Commute Air 4818, pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Now, there isn't one for 4 minutes.
Pushback approved, expect
That's
runway
leaving
30.
after this.
Commute Air
So,
4818.
Brickyard's coming in. We've got Commute Air 4970, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's popping in there.
Taxi to terminal.
All wonderful
Commute Air
right now. All
4970.
wonderful.
Dulles Tower, United 3432 on final one right.
United 3432, one right, cleared to land. Oh boy. United 24, holy Christmas. United 3432, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Alright, we're gonna get a bunch of
Command
garbage.
property error.
Yep.
United 3432. Runway 1 right, clear to land. United 3432.
Qatari 7 Alpha Heavy, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So as long as I don't have heavies,
Runway 30, clear for immediate takeoff. On
and
reaching
again,
altitude
like he
500,
should get
contact
and
departure.
turn, like, you know,
Qatari 7 Alpha Heavy.
they're taxing at the same rate. So this is all good. And again, we've landed 2, we've got 2 taking off. So we have 2 flights handled now because this one has arrived. So, all wonderful stuff. Loving it, working great. We'll see if it stays workable, because that's going to be the challenge. The good news is we won't have planes coming at each other. That always tends to be the problem. So if they're like pushing out and just lining up and they're all doing their thing, I'll be better.
Dulles Ground, Commute Air 4818 ready to taxi.
Commute Air 4818, runway 30, line up and wait. Okay, Qatari's off.
Runway
3
30,
flights are now
line up
handled.
and wait. Commute Air 4818.
So as long as we don't mess anything up, we don't get any delays, because delays do take points away, we'll be good. So there's a Brickyard coming from Columbus, Ohio. Then there's a Saudi coming from Jeddah. Not Jedi,
Dulles
Jeddah.
Tower, Brickyard 3428 on final one right.
Brickyard 3428, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So that's the one from Columbus, Ohio.
Runway 1 right.
Again,
clear to
Dulles
land.
is in Washington,
Brickyard
D.C.
3428.
So it's one of the airports in the area there. Alright, so that one is what? Lindbergh 4540 runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Lindbergh 4541.
United 1668, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So again, you would not normally do this in
Runway 30,
actual air
clear for
traffic,
immediate takeoff.
But
On
it's
reaching
Tower
altitude 500,
Simulator,
Contact departure.
so
United
we take a
1668.
few liberties, especially with challenges, because these are not necessarily real schedules. This may be busier than all get out, so you do what you do to get the achievement or the goal you want here. So Mountain is landing. Now we've got, 6 lined up to depart, so we're going to get, in the next 4 minutes, because literally it's starting in 2 seconds.
Dulles ground. United 942 heavy with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
United 942 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 942
So
heavy.
that roll is starting. Mountain has landed. Mountain 8975, taxi to terminal. Alright, see, he's got a long way to... Whoa, he's got a really long way to go. Holy moly. Alright, so we gotta remember, anything on this line...
Dulles Tower, Sordia 35 heavy on final one right.
Commute Air 4305, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Saudia 35 heavy, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Commute Air
So,
4305.
we gotta keep things moving.
Runway 1 right. Clear to land.
So,
Sordia 35 heavy.
we've got something else that should have appeared. Where?
Dulles ground. Commute Air 4305 with information Charlie. Requesting push
Okay,
and start.
that's the FedEx. Where is it? FedEx 1901, pushback approved, expect runway 30. This is going to be a potential problem.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. FedEx 1901.
With Mountain there. So, possible issue. So, we're going to
Dulles
have to
ground.
see.
FedEx 1901 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Now, he should be good, and he'll be out there. And it's just a matter of will they stay out of each other's way. So these...
Dulles ground. United 942 heavy ready to taxi.
United 942 heavy, runway 30, line up and wait. Brickyard 3503, pushback approved, expect runway 30. United 3432, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's going there.
Runway
But
30.
we're good.
Line up and wait. United
Right,
942
he's pushed
heavy.
out. I mean, again, it's going to take
Pushback
Mountain a
approved,
long
expect
way to
runway
get
30.
across.
Brickyard 3503.
So we do have that.
Taxi to terminal. United 3432.
Now we're going to get an Air Portugal somewhere.
Commute Air 4939 on final one right.
Commute Air 4939, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Commute Air 4305, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 1 right.
Air Portugal
Clear to land.
234 Yankee,
Commute Air
pushback
4939.
approved, expect runway 30. Now it's
Runway
possible
30,
he'll push
line
out
up and wait.
before, he probably
Commute Air
will.
4305.
Where's the FedEx?
Negative.
FedEx 1901, runway 30, line up and wait. Air Portugal 234 Yankee, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Alright. So
Runway
we'll
30,
see how this
line
all
up and
plays
wait.
out.
FedEx 1901.
Nobody delayed yet.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Commute Air
30.
4818,
Air
runway
Portugal
30,
234
cleared
Yankee.
for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Okay.
Runway 30 cleared for immediate
But
takeoff.
Mountain's
On reaching
just
altitude
coming through
500.
there.
Contact
He's
departure.
pushing back.
Commute Air 4818.
So all will be beautiful.
Dulles ground. Commute Air 4305 ready to taxi.
Dulles ground.
That's this one.
FedEx 1901 ready to taxi.
Dulles ground. Brickyard 3503 ready to taxi.
We're catching
Dulles
up.
Tower. Air shuttle 6159 on final one right.
Brickyard 3428, taxi to terminal. Brickyard 3503, runway 30, line up and wait. Air Shuttle 6159, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Royal Air Maroc 219 Whiskey Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 30. This is going to get interesting.
Brickyard 3428. Runway 30, line up and wait. Brickyard 3503.
So if he starts
Runway one
moving
right,
soon,
clear to land.
we'll be
Air
good.
Shuttle 6159.
Um,
Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Royal Air Maroc 219 Whiskey Heavy.
Air Portugal 234 Yankee, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. Air Portugal 234 Yankee.
Mountain 8975, hold position. So we're going to lose some time here.
Hold position. Mountain 8975.
Ducks ground. Air Portugal 234 Yankee ready to taxi.
Okay. Everybody's good there.
Dallas Tower, United 2250 Heavy on final 1 right.
United 2250 Heavy, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Mountain 8975, continue taxi.
Runway 1 right, clear to land. United 2250 Heavy.
So he should stop
Continue
and
taxi.
not be
Mountain
delayed
8975.
because now they're kind of all set here. So should be good, hopefully.
Dallas ground. Brickyard 3503 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
I don't understand.
Ducks ground. Air Portugal 234 Yankee with information Charlie.
All right.
Requesting push
I guess I
and
need
start.
to have him wait. Little did I know. So, let me pause this here.
Dallas ground. Royal Air Maroc 219 Whiskey Heavy with information Charlie. Requesting push
right.
and start.
Well, lesson learned. I did not know that we could not do that. Because basically, I think the Royal Air Maroc didn't actually push out, is what happened. So we're going to delete him. So Mountain is going to get delayed. So he will never go out. We'll get back out here. Alright. So let's
Dallas
see.
ground. Air Shuttle 6077 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Where is that one? Air Shuttle 6077, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Negative. Unknown command. Air Shuttle 6077.
Saudia 35 Heavy, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal.
Air Shuttle
Saudia 35
6077, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Okay.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Air Shuttle 6077. Dallas ground. Royal Air Maroc 219 Whiskey Heavy ready to taxi.
Royal Air Maroc 219 Whiskey Heavy, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30.
United
line up and
942
wait.
Heavy,
Royal
runway
Air Maroc
30,
219
cleared for
Whiskey
immediate
Heavy.
takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So now I'm going to have to wait on the others.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching
All right.
altitude 500.
I think everything
contact departure.
is
United
going
942 Heavy.
as it should. I don't know where Saudi is going to end up, but even if he comes through here, so
Dallas Tower, commute Air 4359 on final 1 right.
commute Air 4359, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So the rest of these, I can take off one
Runway
after
1
the
right,
other.
clear
So
to
that's
land.
what we're going to do, all the
Air
way up to
4359.
Royal Air Maroc. So I'll be able to send all 5 of those very, very quickly, but the heavy needs to be clear.
Dallas ground. Volunteer 3902 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Alright, where's he? Volunteer 3902, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So now he will not
Pushback
get in
approved,
the way of
expect
Royal
runway
Air
30.
Maroc,
Volunteer 3902.
so they'll be good. Commute Air 4939, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's going right there. So all the commute airs are like going there.
Commute Air 4939. Dallas ground. Air Shuttle 6077 ready to taxi.
This one's kind of doing its thing. Air Shuttle 6077, runway 30, line up and wait. There he goes.
30, line up and wait. Air Shuttle 6077.
Now, I assume the Saudi's going to go here somewhere. Right now, we have handled 10 flights, so that will have given us 1,000 points.
Brickyard 3561 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 3561, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Okay.
Brickyard 3561.
The heavy should be good. Now we can start issue these calls. FedEx 1901, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Air Portugal 234 Yankee, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 3503, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 1071, pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Air Shuttle 6159, taxi to terminal. Alright, did we get an arrival? We got a 5-second arrival hold, so that's not great.
FedEx 1901.
Alright.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude
Commute
500.
Air 4305, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright, so the FedEx is off. The first in the line is good.
Cleared for immediate takeoff.
Volunteer
On reaching altitude
3902,
500,
runway 30,
contact
line up
departure.
and wait.
Brickyard 3503.
Pushback approved.
Austrian
Expect runway
93
30.
heavy, runway 1 right,
1971.
cleared to land. Okay, so he's there.
Taxi to terminal. Air Shuttle 6159.
Now, I didn't see where he was
Runway
going.
30, cleared for
Actually, he's
immediate
going in
takeoff.
there,
On
so...
reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Okay,
Commute
Air
Air
Portugal is up in the
4305.
air.
Runway
It's
30,
handed
line
off.
up and wait. Volunteer 3902.
Brickyard, there you go.
Runway 1 right.
Brickyard
Cleared to land.
3561, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. Brickyard 3561.
United 1524, pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Royal Air Maroc 219 Whiskey Heavy, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Because, yeah, I want to get him off
Pushback
for
approved.
sure.
Expect runway 30.
United 2250 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Alright, nice and short.
Runway
Those
30,
are awesome.
Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude
So, a
500.
lot of spinning
Contact
around.
departure. Royal Air Maroc 219
Alright,
Whiskey
so
Heavy.
Air Shuttle Volunteer.
Taxi to terminal. United 2250 Heavy.
He'll be pushed back. We should be good.
Dallas Tower. Austrian 93 Heavy on final 1 right.
United 1070, runway 30, line up and wait. United 2314, pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 2314, pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Alright. I'm not thrilled with all of that.
United 2314.
Okay, Air Shuttle's
Pushback
going
approved.
there.
Expect runway 30.
We're good there.
United 2314.
United 1392, runway 1 right, cleared to land. And I unfortunately can't tell you much.
Runway 1 right. Cleared to land.
So,
United 1392.
alright.
Dulles ground. Volunteer
I think we're going to need to stop the
3902, ready to
Brickyard.
taxi.
Dulles ground. Brickyard 3561 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 3561, hold position. I just want to give them
Hold
enough
position.
room. I don't
Brickyard
know that he will
3561.
push off or not. He
Dallas
may.
ground. United 1071 ready for taxi.
United 1524, runway 30, line up and wait. At this point, once he moves, he'll definitely be able to
United
move.
1524.
Dallas Tower. United 1392 on final 1 right.
Dallas ground. United 1524.
Volunteer
ready to
3902, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Air Shuttle 6077, Runway 30 cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. United 1070, runway 30 cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Okay, that gets me
Runway
there.
30, cleared for immediate takeoff
All right.
upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Volunteer 3902.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude
Brickyard
500,
3561,
contact
continue
departure. Air
taxi.
Shuttle 6077.
Now, it should not be a problem now. If it is,
On reaching altitude 500,
we have
contact
something going
departure.
on that shouldn't be.
1971.
United 1524, runway 30 cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Like, he should just pull up and stop.
Taxi. Brickyard 3561.
United 2314, runway 30, line up and wait. And there he did. You see he's slowing down.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff.
All right.
Reaching altitude
So
500.
all of
Contact
these
departure.
are cleared. Whoop.
United
United Commute Air 4359, taxi to terminal. So,
Runway 30. Line up and wait.
ooh, that was a minute and
United
1.
2314.
That's not good. Austrian
Taxi
is
to
going to go
terminal.
somewhere.
Air 4359.
He may not exit
Dallas
here. He
Tower,
may go to the
FedEx
next one.
1540 on final
So
one
that's
right.
going to be a potential problem,
Dallas
too.
ground. United 2314 ready to taxi.
It's the air shuttle here. Air shuttle 6126, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Air shuttle
Right,
6126.
so we got to be careful with Austrian
Dallas
here.
Tower,
Now this
FedEx
should
980
move.
on final one right.
FedEx 1540, runway 1 right, cleared to land. FedEx 980, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right. Cleared to land. FedEx 1540.
Austrian 93 heavy, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's coming
Runway
in.
1 right, cleared to land.
Alright, he's
FedEx
going across
980.
there, so we're good.
Taxi to terminal.
Alright,
Austrian
everybody's
93 heavy.
rotating out. Everybody's cleared. Everything looks good. Brickyard 3453, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Brickyard
Sorry for
3453.
hitting the headset there. Alright, the Brickyard that hasn't called in yet, coming from Raleigh. So,
Dallas ground. United 1071 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
yeah, we've got a lot of old calls.
Dallas ground. United 1524 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
So, there's 2 more calls that we should be getting. Maybe 3.
Dallas ground. United 2314 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Right, we
Dallas
don't have
ground.
another
Air
push and
shuttle
start for a bit.
6126 ready to taxi.
Oh, okay. Air Shuttle 6126, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. Air shuttle 6126.
Alright. United 2314, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Brickyard 3561, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Alright, we only have 2 that are backed
Runway
up.
30. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. United 2314.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 3561.
Dallas Tower, Brickyard 3616 on final one right.
United 1392, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's going way
Taxi to
across.
terminal. United 1392.
Brickyard 3616, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So that's the one coming from
Runway
Raleigh.
right, cleared to land. Brickyard 3616.
Alright, so the
Dallas
air
ground.
shuttle's
Brickyard
coming out.
3453 ready to taxi.
Others are taking off. We have 24 flights handled now. Now we have
Dallas ground.
25
Air shuttle
flights handled,
6126
because that one just
information
took off.
Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 3453, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. Brickyard 3453.
Okay, so the 3561 that just took off was one of the delays.
Brickyard 3453 with information Charlie.
Austrian's a little delayed. Alright. United 1790, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So again, we need him to push out before the other United gets in the way.
United 1790.
Hopefully that'll happen. Now the FedExes are going to come across. FedEx 1540, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's coming down there.
Taxi to terminal. FedEx 1540.
So again, these two FedExes are going to be potential problems. Do I have a way? I really don't.
United 1790 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Okay.
Dulles Tower.
Start moving, man.
2125 on final, 1 right.
United 2125, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right.
United 2711, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Okay, he's pushing back.
Runway 30.
Should be fine.
United 2711.
He should also hopefully be fine. But
Dulles
we'll
ground.
see.
United 2711 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
That's that one. So we're caught up on calls. This doesn't normally happen once we get going on these challenges, so I'm a little surprised, but I'm happy. But yeah, what happened here was I did not let the Royal Air Maroc get out far enough. That's why we had the problem we did. Now again, the FedEx is there. It's just as long as... Now we only have 2 planes here. And again, they can call in. I just need, like, no air shuttles or anything, and I don't know that I see, leaving anyway. So we'll see. I mean, this one will be out. This one will, again, this one will stop. It'll be all good, but now FedEx is coming across.
United 1790 ready to taxi.
United 1790, runway 30, line up and wait. So now we do have a potential problem,
Runway 30, line
but
up
he
and
may
wait.
be waiting
United
there,
1790.
so we'll be okay. Air Shuttle 6126, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff.
FedEx
Reaching
980,
altitude 500,
taxi to
contact
terminal.
departure. Air Shuttle 6126.
So they're going the same way.
Taxi to
And again,
terminal.
as long as we don't
FedEx
have
980.
FedExes leaving, things like
Dulles
that.
ground. United 2711 ready to taxi.
Dulles Tower, Air Shuttle 6209er on final
United
one right.
2711, runway 30, line up and wait. Air Shuttle 6209, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So there's a potential conflict here, for
Runway
sure.
30, line up and wait. United 2711.
Because once they turn, they will go quicker.
Clear to land.
It's
Air
just,
Shuttle
will they
6209.
stay out of each other's way? I don't know. Commute Air 4267, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So the good news is, nobody's in
Pushback
each
approved,
other's
expect
way,
runway 30.
except these.
Commute Air
So
4267.
we'll just have to see how all of this works.
Dulles ground. Commute Air 4267 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
'Cause, yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to rotate, and then they're gonna start. So it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. I could let them go, I just don't know. It's so dangerous. United 2711. Okay, well, I didn't have to do anything. He did wait. So, alright. So that's good. Alright, so they did each other's things, so that's good. Nobody's delayed. Everybody's ready to go. I didn't have to tell them to stop. Okay, FedEx is coming. Brickyard 3616, taxi to terminal. Alright.
Taxi
just
to terminal.
keep parking away
Brickyard
there.
3616.
Alright, we're clear of that with FedEx. What I don't want is these guys to start doing stuff. Speedbird 291 heavy, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Again, he's probably going to go in the back.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. Speedbird 291 heavy.
Allegiant 252, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Allegiant 252.
United 1790, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 2711, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 3453, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright. They're all set.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500,
This is all working nicely.
United 1790.
Commute Air 4267, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
I don't know. He's
United
off my
2711.
screen, so I don't know if there's
Runway
delays.
30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching
United
altitude
2125,
500,
taxi to
contact
terminal.
Brickyard 3453.
United 1154, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So the Brickyard's parking before that,
Taxi to terminal.
so we're good there.
Route
And this one
2125.
will pass, but that one will be long gone.
Expect runway 30.
Alright,
United 1154.
we have a Brickyard.
Dallas ground.
In about
Commute Air
30 seconds, we're going to
4267
have
ready
some
to
more.
taxi.
So
Dallas Tower,
he should be
United
close to
376 on
these.
final one right.
United 376, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. United 376.
There's a lot of things that are going to call for push and start soon.
Comes
So
ground. Allegiant 252 with information, Charlie. Requesting push and start.
that's that one. But so we're backed up a couple calls.
Dallas ground. United 1154 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Brickyard 3448, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Brickyard 3438.
Okay, I thought he was
Ground.
turning in,
Allegiant 252 ready to taxi.
but he stopped, so I think we're good. Allegiant 252, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway
There he
30.
goes. Alright, so
Line up
he is
and wait.
turning in.
Allegiant 252.
The United's going way across, but that's okay. We're going to have Friendly calling in
Dallas ground.
next.
Brickyard 3438 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
So I'm not quite sure. So the last one of the three is finally taken off. 32 flights
Dallas
handled.
ground. United 1154.
So again, we're going for like 8,900, 9,000. So we need 90 planes or so,
Dallas
at
ground,
least.
Friendly 395 with information Charlie, ready to start.
United 1154, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait.
Air Shuttle
United
6209, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's going to come
Command
into these
property error.
gates.
Air Shuttle 6209er.
Air Shuttle 6209, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. Air Shuttle 6209er.
Where's Friendly?
Dallas Tower, commute Air 4332 on final one right.
Friendly 395. Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Friendly 395 approved, expect runway 30. Okay, so he doesn't need pushback.
Negative. I don't need pushback truck. Just approve.
Alright.
Friendly 395.
So this could be challenging with the wind,
Approved, expect runway 30.
but he's not
Friendly
telling me he
395.
can't make it. So, again, these
Dallas
could
ground.
become
Brickyard
problems.
3438 ready to taxi.
Brickyard 3448, runway 30, line up and wait. So again, we've got a
Runway
bit
30,
going on
line
here.
up and wait. Brickyard 3438.
Commute Air 4332, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. Commute Air 4332.
And again, the commute air, it will go down quickly. The Allegiant should be fine, but the commute air and the United could be in conflict, but commute air's got some
Dallas ground.
faster
friendly
roll
385 ready
here.
to taxi.
Which one? Oh, that one.
Dallas ground. Delta 1354.
Friendly
information
395,
Charlie.
runway
Requesting
30,
push
line up and
start.
wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. Friendly 395.
Delta 1354, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Ooh, wow.
Pushback
Interesting
approved. Expect
pushback.
Runway 30. Delta 1354.
Right. So we're all good there. Everybody's clear now. Those were my biggest worries, because United is going to be long gone before Brickyard gets there. Speedbird 291 Heavy, taxi to terminal. Was not expecting
Taxi
him to
to
go
terminal.
there.
Speedbird
Interesting.
291 Heavy.
Okay. But it'll be okay. 2125 is going to park. It's not going very far.
Dallas ground. United 1992 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
United 1992, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Allegiant 252, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Commute Air 4267, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 1154, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 3448, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright. United's
Pushback
starting to
approved.
push
Expect
back.
Runway 30. United 1992.
Speedbird's coming in. Air shuttle's still
Runway
parking.
30. Cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude
What have we
500.
got? Another
Contact
United.
departure. Allegiant 252.
United 376, taxi to terminal. Alright, is he going all the way
Runway
across?
30.
Yep.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Commute Air 4267.
United 748 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So again, little hiccup in the takeoffs in this case.
Clear for immediate
How are our
takeoff. On reaching
FedExes?
altitude
Alright,
500.
one
Contact
has
departure.
parked.
United 1150.
The last one still needs to park.
Runway 30. Cleared for immediate
Now
takeoff.
friendlies,
On reaching altitude
okay,
500,
friendlies
contact
coming
departure.
from there.
Brickyard 3448.
So we're gonna let this go
Taxi to
by,
terminal. United 376.
and then we'll start the Delta.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 748 Heavy.
Dallas Tower. November Juliet Mike 725 on final one right.
Delta 1354, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait.
November Juliet
Delta
Mike
1354.
725, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So we've got a couple GA aircraft coming
Runway
in.
1 right. Cleared to land. November
United
Juliet Mike 725.
1992, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30.
Okay.
Line up and wait.
British is there.
United 1992.
That one's done.
Dallas ground. Delta 1354 ready to taxi.
Alright. Everybody's
Dallas ground.
doing
United
what they're
1992
doing.
Ready to taxi.
Dallas Tower. November 80 Yankee Bravo. On final
So
one right.
interesting that they kind of stopped pushing back when that friendly went by.
Dallas
So-
ground. United 748 Heavy with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Not liking this. November 80 Yankee Bravo, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Negative. Unknown command.
November 80 Yankee
Bravo.
Bravo, runway 1 right, cleared to land. It kind of took an extra word, I don't know why, but it did.
Runway 1 right. Cleared to land. November 80 Yankee Bravo.
Friendly 395, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Now I think I'm going to have to wait for
Runway
friendly to
30,
go,
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500.
because he's
Contact
going to have
departure.
a problem.
Friendly 395.
But lots of planes doing their thing. Obviously.
Dallas ground. United 748 Heavy ready to taxi.
Okay, we're going to let him go. Alright, 3. Whoops. Commute Air 4332, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal.
12 seconds,
Commute Air 4332.
so a little bit of a delay. United 3827 Heavy, runway 1 right, cleared to land. We got another friendly. Wow. Getting
Runway
some
1 right,
mixtures
clear
here.
to land. United 3827 Heavy.
Alright, we're going to let him go
Dallas
off,
Tower.
but
United
he's going to be
3827 Heavy on
slower
final 1 right.
because he's just a little Cessna 208 Caravan. He's going to Bravo Foxtrot Delta, which I think is Bedford, Massachusetts, but I'm not sure. United 748 Heavy, runway 30, line up and wait. That's bad. He's been waiting for a while.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 748 Heavy.
Oh, actually, he doesn't show a delay. Interesting. Alright. So he's going to go to these. We know that. These are going to cause some delays. See, the thing is, like, some of the planes coming in, they're 7:21, and we are at 7:49. Now, there are some that have come in at 7:40, like, these are 7:42, 7:43, like, these did come in, but there's, like, some old ones, so I don't know how messed up this is going to be. Alright, after the heavy, we're not going to be able to do much, so... Alright, we're going to have in about 30 seconds, we're going to have a couple more planes that can call in.
Dallas Tower, United 988 Heavy on final 1 right.
United 988 Heavy, runway 1 right, cleared to land. And now the United behind it is 745, which would be about right. See, but I'm worried with the 8900 that that's like all we can do. See, now the Caravan took off quickly, but he needs to basically get clear of the runway because otherwise these guys could run up under him and cause a problem. So if he turns or something, but I don't know that he will, and again, he's not even at 200 feet yet, so usually we're waiting until he's like past the runway threshold before I even try, but this may be too much. November Juliet Mike 725, taxi to terminal. Brickyard 3517, pushback approved, expect runway 30. See, I don't know.
Taxi to
Commute
terminal.
Air 4914,
November,
pushback
725.
approved, expect runway 30. I'm not sure where
Pushback
he's
approved,
going to
expect runway
go,
30. Brickyard 3517.
but we'll see.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Alright,
Commute Air 4914.
so we should be good. Delta 1354, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 1992, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 748 Heavy, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So now I can't send anything after the
Runway
heavy.
30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact
Friendly
departure.
246,
Delta
approved, expect
1354.
runway 30. Now it's possible
Runway 30.
that other
Cleared for
plane
immediate takeoff on
will
reaching altitude
come
500.
there.
Contact departure.
So we're going to see
United
where this other
1992.
one goes, because the GA aircraft, I think,
Runway
are up
30,
there.
cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 748 Heavy.
Approved, expect runway 30. Friendly 246.
United 721, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. United 721. Dallas Tower, United 721 on final 1 right.
November 80, Yankee Bravo, taxi to terminal. Now let's
Taxi
see.
to terminal.
Alright,
November
so maybe
80
they're both
Bravo.
all going there, which would be awesome,
Dallas
because
ground,
then they're totally
Brickyard
out of the way,
3517,
other than
ready to taxi.
this one will leave at some point.
Dallas ground. Commute Air 4914 ready to taxi.
Commute Air 4914, runway 30, line up and wait. Brickyard 3517, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. Commute Air 4914.
Runway 30. Line up
Friendly
and wait.
246,
Brickyard
runway
3517.
30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. Friendly
Now he should be
246.
far enough back. Okay, so he is going
Dallas
there.
ground. Friendly 246 ready to taxi.
Okay, we've got a United somewhere. United 2366, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Okay, so at this point, everything
Pushback
has
approved,
taken
expect runway
off
30.
that
United
can be. That's the
2366.
heavy. So at this point, like, we wouldn't be waiting for anything. So yeah, heavies always cause a little bit of a challenge.
Commuter 4914 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
That's this one that's already
Dallas
moving.
Tower, Lufthansa 7 Kilo Heavy on final one right.
United 3827 heavy, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's gonna go
Taxi to terminal.
way
United
down
3827 Heavy.
to where that other heavy left. So, but yeah, there's planes here
Dallas
that
ground.
obviously could be
Friendly
a problem.
246 with information Charlie. Ready to start.
Lufthansa 7 Kilo heavy, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right.
Commute
Clear to
Air
land.
4964,
Lufthansa 7 Kilo
pushback
Heavy.
approved, expect runway 30. So again, a lot of these
Expect runway
commute
30.
airs.
Commute Air 3964.
Alright, so these guys are going. We're at 48 flights
Dallas
handled.
ground. United 2366 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Okay, that's him.
Dallas ground. Commute Air 3964 with information Charlie.
So again, there's a
Requesting push and start.
potential problem. Friendly is gone. Air shuttle's coming, or commute air is coming. But yeah, it's just a matter of when is he going to be
Dallas
freed.
ground. United 2366 ready for taxi.
United 2366, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30.
Now,
Line up and wait. United 2366.
they're going to be interestingly close. Friendly's going to be coming too. So there's definitely a
Dallas
lot of
ground.
potential
Commuter
problem.
4831 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Commute Air 4831, pushback approved, expect runway 30. United 988 heavy, taxi to terminal. Alright, so they're all going
Pushback
there.
approved. Expect runway
Okay.
30.
These
Commuter
should be clear of
4831.
each other. The friendly will
Taxi
be
to terminal.
passed.
United 988 Heavy. Dallas Tower. Air Shuttle 6304 on final one right.
Air Shuttle 6304, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right. Clear to land. Air
Okay,
Shuttle
I'm thinking
6304.
friendly will go by, and everything will be beautiful. I'm
Dallas
thinking,
ground. Commute Air 3964 ready to taxi.
but I don't know. So hopefully we're good. Commute Air 4964, runway 30, line up and wait. So I wasn't sure if
Runway
that one
30,
would start
line up and
pushing.
wait.
Alright,
Commute
friendly
Air
is past it.
3964.
He did stop, but he will now line up and pull in, so we're all good. Friendly 246, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So again, that's a little plane.
Runway 30. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching
So we're
altitude
going to let that
500,
one go because it's the
contact
same
departure.
thing. It's a Cessna
Friendly
208
246.
Caravan. Brickyard 3570, stand by. I need to let this one by.
Roger. Brickyard 3570.
Dallas Tower, Lindbergh 4576 on final one right.
Lindbergh 4576, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right, clear to land. Lindbergh 4576.
United 721, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's going way
Taxi
over
to
there.
terminal. United 721.
United 1323, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 1323.
So we're going to let friendly go, then we're going to
Dallas ground.
send off our
Commuter
line.
4831 ready to taxi.
Commute Air 4831, runway 30, line up and wait. I was a little confused, but now we're good.
Runway 30.
Brickyard
Line up and wait.
3570, pushback
Commuter
approved,
4831.
expect runway 30. And again, he's
Pushback
passed,
approved, expect
so
runway 30.
we're all good.
Brickyard
At
3570.
least we should be good. If not, it's a bug in the program. But, I mean, that plane is passed.
Dulles ground. Brickyard 3570 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
So that's the one we're actually pushing. Now we have an air shuttle. Oh,
Dulles
there it
ground.
is.
United 1323 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Air shuttle 6321, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Air shuttle
Okay,
6321.
1721's going to go down here. Quite a long way. So we'll be good.
Dulles ground. Air shuttle 6321 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Okay.
Dulles Tower, commute at 4955 on final wing right.
Commute air 4955, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right, clear to land. Commute at 4955.
Dulles ground. Romeo Kilo Juliet 750 with information
United
Charlie,
1323,
requesting push and start.
runway 30, line up and wait. I want these to sequence themselves
Runway 30,
well.
line up and wait. United 1323.
So there we go.
Dulles ground. United
Now
1323
this
ready
one
to
will
taxi.
take off very quickly. There he goes. Friendly is off. Alright. So that heavy's there. Everybody's doing pretty well. Lufthansa 7 kilo heavy, taxi to terminal. We
Taxi
got a
to terminal.
3-second
Lufthansa
delay.
7 kilo
That's
heavy.
sad.
Dulles ground. Brickyard 3570 ready to taxi.
Okay. So all is good here. Everybody's coming
Dulles
in.
ground. Air shuttle 69.
Brickyard
with information
3570,
Charlie.
runway
Requesting
30,
push and
line up and
start.
wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. Brickyard 3570.
Air shuttle 6098, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Air shuttle 6098.
We're going to have a little bit of a
Dulles ground.
problem here.
Air shuttle 6321 ready to taxi.
Let me see if I could redirect this other one. I don't know that I can. Lufthansa 7 kilo heavy, taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Taxi to terminal via Alpha.
Air shuttle
Lufthansa 7 kilo heavy.
6321, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. Air shuttle 6321.
Okay.
Dulles ground. Lindbergh 4424 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Lindbergh 4424, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Mountain 8313, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Brickyard 3517, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 2366, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Air shuttle 6304, taxi to terminal.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Lindbergh 4424.
Runway 1 right, clear to land.
Alright.
Mountain 8313.
Commute Air 4914, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Commute Air 4964, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 1323, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright.
Runway 30. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Brickyard 3517.
Lindbergh 4576, taxi to terminal.
Runway 30, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 2366.
Taxi to terminal. Air shuttle 6304. Runway 30.
Air Shuttle
Cleared for immediate
6098,
takeoff.
runway
On
30,
reaching
line up
altitude
and wait.
500. Contact departure. Commuter 4914.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500,
Where's Mountain?
contact departure. Commuter 3964.
Mountain 8300, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Contact departure. United 1323.
Mountain 8300, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Romeo Kilo Juliet 750, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Mountain 8300, approved, expect runway 30. Alright, so he doesn't need anything.
Taxi to terminal. Lindbergh
Now that one
4576.
was delayed 4 minutes, so that one's
30,
awful.
Line up and wait. Air Shuttle 6098.
Oh boy.
Negative.
The
I don't believe
Lufthansa's.
pushback truck. Just approved. Mountain 8300.
Alright.
Negative. I don't believe pushback
Commute Air
truck.
4831, runway
Mountain
30, cleared
8300.
for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Brickyard 3570, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. So those messed me up a bit. There's also a Moxie coming. Lindbergh 4424, runway 30, line up and wait. Now that one took a bit too.
Approved. Expect runway 30. Mountain 8300.
Runway 30.
Commute Air
Cleared for immediate
4955,
takeoff.
taxi
On
to
reaching
terminal.
Altitude 500. Contact departure. Commuter 4831.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500.
Interesting that the
contact
air
departure.
shuttle's going out
Brickyard
there.
570.
Runway
Alright,
30,
Lufthansa's
line up and
parked.
wait. Lindbergh
So
4424.
we're good there.
Taxi to terminal. Commuter
Let's see if we have
4955.
anything there. Commute Air 4270, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Alright, we still don't have enough planes generated
Clear to land.
to
Commuter
win.
4270.
We're only on plane
Dulles Tower,
74,
Mountain 8313 on 501
I think.
Dallas ground. Air Shuttle 6098 ready to taxi.
Dulles ground. Lindbergh 4424 ready to taxi.
Alright, everybody's
Dulles
up in the
ground.
air.
Mountain 8300 ready to taxi.
Mountain 8300, runway 30, line up and wait. Alright,
Runway 30. Line
so
up and wait.
just need to get
Mountain
him out of there.
8300.
I don't think anything's going back there.
Dallas Tower,
Maybe the
Commuter
Moxie.
4270
But no,
on final
never
run
mind.
right.
Dulles ground. Romeo Kilo Juliet 750 ready for taxi.
Romeo Kilo Juliet 750, runway 30, line up and wait. Alright,
Runway 30.
so
Line up and
interesting.
wait.
Interesting
Romeo
where
Kilo
it's
Juliet
taking it,
750.
but that's okay. It's actually a little bit more of an open space, so it
Dulles
might
ground.
work nicely.
Mountain 8300 with information.
Moxie
Charlie,
631,
ready to start.
pushback approved, expect runway 30. Alright, so that's right here.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Moxie 631.
Air Shuttle 6321, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 276, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500,
Alright,
contact
we got
departure.
a lot of
Air Shuttle
planes that
6321.
put each other away
Runway
and
1
parked,
right,
so
clear to land. United 276.
we'll see. Again,
Dulles
there's a
Tower,
little bit.
United 276 on final 1 right.
United 2276, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So I need that one to push out kind of quickly.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 2276.
So planes that are about a minute apart is what we're looking at. Yeah, that RKJ 750 was 3 minutes and 32 seconds, the one that's going. So if I have to stop him again, that would not be good. And he's moving, and this one's not.
2276 with information Charlie.
Come on,
Requesting
push back,
mission
push
start.
back, push back. Oh boy. Now he's going, but is he going to be back fast enough is the real question. Because, I mean, he will turn and he will be slow, But it's like, how brave do I want to get?
Dallas ground, United 2710 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Because he's there. United 2710, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved,
So they're
expect
both
runway 30.
rotating.
United
Now this one
2710.
will go back a bit, so I want to be careful.
Moxie 631 ready to taxi.
RKJ 750, hold position. Romeo Kilo Juliet 750, continue taxi. Alright, I think we're good.
Command property error. Romeo Kilo Juliet
Right.
750.
Mountain 8313, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's going way over there.
Mountain 8313.
Mountain 8313, taxi to terminal. So he's going way over there.
Mountain 8313.
Moxie 631, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. Moxie 631.
Alright,
Dallas Tower,
let's get
Skywest
these going.
3680 on final one right.
Lindbergh 4424, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Commute Air 4234, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Air Shuttle 6098, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 30, cleared
Commute
for
Air
immediate takeoff. On reaching
4234,
altitude
pushback
500,
approved,
contact
expect runway
departure.
30.
Lindbergh 4424.
United 2276, runway 30, line up and wait.
Negative. Unknown command. Commute Air 3234.
Romeo Kilo Juliet 750, runway 30, line up and wait. Whoa.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Okay,
On reaching
visibility
altitude
just
500,
sucked.
Contact departure.
Really bad.
Air Shuttle 6098.
Skywest 3680, runway 1 right, clear to land.
Pushback approved. Expect runway
Let's
30.
take a quick look
Commute
here.
Air 3234.
Right, everything's the same.
Runway 30,
Wow.
line up and wait.
I mean,
United
look at that.
2276.
Man, the fog.
Runway
Crazy.
30. Line up and wait. Romeo Kilo Juliet 750.
United 2710, runway 30, line up and wait. United 2710, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 1 right. Cleared to land. Skywest 3680.
United 1385, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Commute Air 4270, taxi to terminal. United 4304, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 2710.
Pushback approved, expect
We got a
runway
lot
30.
going on here,
United 1385.
because Mountain's going to come through
Taxi
there.
to terminal. Commute Air 4270. Dallas ground. United 2276 ready to taxi.
Commute Air 4304, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Commute Air 4234, runway 30, line up and wait.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Commute Air 4304.
Mountain 8300, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway 30. Line up and wait.
Okay, so that's a
Commute Air
Cessna 208 cargo, so we're going to want to
Runway
wait
30.
again.
Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Mountain
UCA
8300.
4270. Commute Air 4270. Ooh,
Dallas ground, United 2710 ready to taxi.
because Mountain is past, but if he
Dallas Tower,
starts
Air
pushing
Shuttle
back, this is going to
6094
be
on
bad.
final one right.
United 276, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. United 276.
Dallas ground. Commute Air 3234 ready to taxi. Dallas Tower. United 798 on final one right.
Dallas
These
ground.
should
United
stay out of each
1385 ready
other's
to taxi.
way. This is the biggest should in the world. United 1385, runway 30, line up and wait. Brickyard 3529, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Air Shuttle 6094, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 1385.
United 798, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Alright. So we're going to clear 4270.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. Air Shuttle 1694.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. United 798.
Okay. So, it was a problem because they were parking at the same
Dulles
gate.
ground,
Darn it.
Frontier 3234
So
with
now we've
information
lost
Charlie,
2.
Requesting push and start.
Okay. What have we got?
Dulles ground, United 1385 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Alright. Moxie 631, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Runway
United
30,
2705,
cleared for
stand by.
immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
United 2710, runway
3631.
30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 2276, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. SkyWest 3680, taxi to terminal.
Roger. United 2705.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. United 2710.
Runway
United
30, cleared for
49,
immediate takeoff.
6
On reaching
Tango,
altitude
runway 1
500.
right, cleared to
Contact
land.
departure. United
It's an interesting number
2276.
for that, I'll tell you that. United 2705, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. United 496 Tango.
Commute Air 4304, runway 30, line up and wait. Brickyard 3529, runway 30, line up and wait.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 2705. Runway 30. Line up and wait. Commute Air 4304.
Okay, mountain's got to come back.
Runway 30, line up and wait.
Romeo Kilo Juliet 750, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Okay, and that's good because that's the commuter plane
Runway 30,
that was
clear
going to
for
take a
immediate
bit.
takeoff. On reaching altitude
And nobody's
500,
right
contact
there,
departure.
so
Romeo Kilo Juliet
I won't have
750.
to wait. But yeah,
Dulles
mountain's
Tower,
got to go
United
all the
496
way up.
Tango on final 1 right.
So we're at 72 flights
Dulles
handled,
ground.
it
Commute Air
says.
4304 ready to taxi.
Air Shuttle 6094, taxi to terminal. See, the problem is with deleting
Taxi
some of
terminal.
these
Air
planes,
Shuttle
it may
1694.
also mean other planes can't
Dulles
spawn.
ground, Brickyard 3529, ready to taxi.
Dulles Tower.
We've
United
got
413
three.
on final 1 right.
We've got 3 calls that they're backed up.
Dulles ground. Commute Air 4304 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
United 413, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right, cleared to land. United 413.
Okay, 276
Dulles
is off.
ground. United 2705 ready to taxi.
United 2705, runway 30, line up and wait. Okay.
Runway
Should be
30,
good,
line up and wait.
because he should
United
get there before
2705.
Commute Air does, but Commute Air and Brickyard might be in conflict.
Dulles
So that
ground,
won't be good.
Brickyard 3529 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Now I have something called Shamrock that's going to be taken off in a minute and a
Dulles
half.
ground. United 2705 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Alright. So that thing is long gone, so we're good here. Commute Air 4234, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 1385, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 2705, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500.
We've got
contact
those.
departure.
How's
Commute
Mountain?
34.
Alright, he's turning in,
Runway 30,
but I think he's got to
cleared for
go
immediate
way
takeoff
down.
on reaching altitude 500.
But as
Contact
long as he
departure.
clears the FedEx planes, we're good.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
United 798,
2705.
taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal. United 798.
Okay, so commute
Dallas
air.
Tower, Air Shuttle
4270.
6358 on final one right.
Is that the one that's going, or was that one I deleted? Yeah, I don't know. Because that one has some
Dallas
delay.
Ground, United 689 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Yeah, I think that was the second one I had deleted. Where is it? 689. United 689, pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Alright, he'll definitely be out before this one
Pushback
gets
approved.
there.
Expect runway 30. United 689.
Air Shuttle 6358, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So I had not heard him. He
Runway
is
1
coming
right,
in from
cleared to land.
Louisville,
Air Shuttle
the Air Shuttle.
6358.
So a lot of short little commuter planes. Alright, well they waited for each other, thank you.
Dulles Ground, Shamrock 118 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Shamrock 118, pushback approved, expect runway 30. This is like Aer Lingus.
Negative, unknown command, Shamrock 118.
Shamrock 118, pushback approved, expect runway 30. I don't know what its problem was,
Pushback
but
approved, expect runway 30. Shamrock 118.
finally, he's took a while. United 496 Tango, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's going way
Taxi
down
to
there.
terminal. United 496 Tango.
Commute Air 4304, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Brickyard 3529, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. FlexJet 386, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Okay.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Commute Air 4304.
Alright. Yeah,
Runway
everybody's
30,
doing their
cleared
thing.
for immediate takeoff. On
United
reaching altitude
689,
500,
runway 30,
contact
line up
departure.
and wait.
Brickyard 3529.
And again,
Runway 1 right, cleared to land.
alright, Mountain is
Foxtrot
done,
386.
so that's good.
Runway 30. Line up and wait.
So game
United
time,
689.
8:21. We have
Dallas
39
Tower,
minutes
Foxtrot
to go
386 on
in this
final one
challenge.
right.
I'm feeling good
Dallas Ground,
about being able
United
to be a
689,
victor.
ready for taxi.
We should be able to be in first place here. So I think it was, again, 8,900. We are already at 79 planes handled. Obviously, we have 2 or 3 taxiing. We've got 2 or 3 ready to take off. That's already going to get us to like 8,500. Again, we've lost a little bit of time, but not a ton. So I think we're going to be in decent shape. And again, in 40 minutes, we should have another 20 or 30 planes that pack in here. So we should be at 100, 110, maybe even 120.
Dulles Ground, Shamrock 118 ready to taxi.
Shamrock 118, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30.
So
line
he
up and
is
wait.
going, I
Shamrock
assume,
118.
to Ireland, Dublin, of course. So there you go. Alright. United 413, taxi to terminal. Yeah, there's lots of taxiing going on. We have plenty of time now. But man,
Dallas Tower, commute Air 4340 on final one right.
commute Air 4340, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Alright, and the time of the arrivals,
Runway 1
all
right,
in the
clear to
8s.
land.
So that's
Air
good.
4340.
Now we have a friendly coming in next. That's going to slow things down. So that's behind it. They're coming in from Du Bois, Pennsylvania. I kind of know where that is. I was near there. a couple weeks ago. So, small world. But anyway, is the air shuttle in? It looks like it. So it has delivered 82 flights handled. So in theory, our baseline is 8,200, although I think we might lose those 200 points I had to delete. So it's 8,000 again. If I get to 100, like, we should be in really good shape. But I just don't know if we're going to. So, now the interesting thing is, I see no pending departures, which seems really, really odd. So if all I have are a bunch of arrivals, this could slow down a lot. But there's nothing in the strips. So yeah, this would not be good from that standpoint. Air Shuttle 6358, taxi to terminal.
Taxi to terminal, Air Shuttle 6358.
I mean, because, yeah, we have sent off, well, 50, it'll probably be 52 planes, but out of 171, that's nothing. United 689, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Shamrock 118, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Yeah, I mean, there should be more things, but this is not good.
United 689.
Because, yeah, that, now I can start to see why it's just 8,900.
On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Shamrock 118.
And again, right now, okay, there's finally one. Okay, we do have 830. There is a Speedbird, but it might be, like, one that came in. But, yeah, we do have an 830. So, thank goodness to take off. Friendly 124, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Alright, so I'm feeling a little better, but it's still only one plane. Because, yeah, it's not what I would expect. Yeah, it's showing me 94 airplanes handled in Tower TS3 Assistant. Okay, so I will have some more handled, because, again, once they land, like, all of these taxiing planes are still considered handled. Okay, and then we have a Lindbergh at 831. Alright, so I'm feeling a little bit better. FlexJet 386, taxi to terminal. Now, is he going over here? Yep.
Taxi to terminal.
Yeah.
FlexJet 386.
Because in about 10 minutes for sure, like, long taxis are going to become a problem. Like, coming down here, that's a lot of time. It's 10 or 15 minutes from landing till they get there. So, because, yeah, we have 3 planes taxiing. That's it. There's a United that is going to be coming in. Shamrock just took off. We're at 86 flights handled in Tower Companion. Now 87 because the air shuttle just parked. But yeah, for the first time, I've got a really low list. It's showing me 84 left to go. But, like, I don't think we're going to get anywhere near that. So again, at best, this is going to get a 4-star because it's just not a good challenge. Like, you can't do the whole thing. Like, fix it before you publish it. So, you know, cancel planes, do whatever, move them up. But once again, like, if I've got a plane, I get in some cases, like, you can make it close. But I don't think you should have any planes arriving less than 15 minutes before the end of the scenario. Like, they should be landing. So they should be basically 20 minutes before, I think. United 758 Tango. Whoops. United 758 Tango, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Alright, so we got 2 more minutes till 8:30.
United 758 Tango.
Commute Air 4340, taxi to terminal. So the good news is all of these are
Taxi
here.
to terminal. Commute Air 4340.
Right, I have 5 planes showing up in my departure queue. Things are looking better. But again, I'm not sure any plane that is going to push back or call for pushback after 8:45 is going to get to where I need it to. So I'm going to try to take them via Yankee in the future because it will go quicker. But the problem is, I think when they go to Yankee, then they're going to want to come around and you know, park and do other things. Alright, so we got the 2 on the ground will get us to 90 handled. We've got less than a minute. We're gonna have, okay, and then we have something called Skylab, which I think is a Pilatus. Yeah, Pilatus 12 coming from Allentown, Pennsylvania. So that's the next one behind these. So this is part of the problem. So we've got a bunch of GA aircraft now that are like slower than molasses. Because again, the friendly that's coming in, he's going 105. And the United behind him is right now going 142.
Skylab 85 on final, 1 right.
Skylab 85, runway 1 right, clear to land. Now again, I'm sure it's
Runway
just
1 right, clear to land. Skylab 85.
a regular GA aircraft or something, but we'll see. These 2 will park quickly.
Speedbird 290 heavy with information
There we
Charlie.
go. Finally.
Push and start.
Speedbird 290 heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So again, this is an 8:30 plane.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30.
So let's
Speedbird 290
keep an
heavy.
eye on this. And this one's kind of midfield. So it's close. It's a little closer. Again, if I start having these call in, which again, right now I don't see any. I see Lindbergh, 3 United, and an Avianca have shown up on my strips as something that's going to happen. Alright, that one parked. This one will be soon. I mean, it doesn't help that I had to delete 2, I'll tell you that. Like, that hurts because they don't do their thing. But we'll see. So, I mean, he's pushing back. It's usually about 2 minutes before they're ready to taxi.
With information, Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Okay. So now I'm going to let him park, because otherwise we potentially have or at least let him get clear. Lindbergh 4562, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Alright, so he's good.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30.
But yeah, I messed up on the one that was too close there. So there's definitely ways I could make a little bit more money. Or points, I should say. We're not really making money. So again, we're at 831.38. Still, the pushback truck is attached.
2639 on final 1 right.
United 2639, runway 1 right, cleared to land. But it's usually about 2 minutes, so he'll pull away. There we go. Speedbird 290 heavy, runway 30, line up and wait. So literally, at 2 minutes, he's moving. That's as fast as I could possibly do it. United 2294, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Alright, they're coming out, they're coming out. At least the fog is blown out. Friendly 124, taxi to terminal. That's a long way to go.
Friendly 124.
So he's about 832 and a half. That's a pretty long taxi, so let's see how he does.
United 2294 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Right, we've already got them going. Again, the good news is there is a plane about every minute coming up. We've got the Air France, which I think is sitting there, so that one's going to come out at 8:36.
Dallas ground. Lindbergh 4562 ready to taxi.
United 1738, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Lindbergh 4562, runway 30, line up and wait.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United 1738. Runway 30.
United
line up and wait.
758 Tango,
Input
taxi to
4562.
terminal. Right.
Taxi to terminal.
Hopefully,
United
he will
758
get
Tango.
out and clear and go before the other guy. But again, he's got a long way.
Dallas Tower, Lindbergh 4180
United
on final one
1469, pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Okay, British Airways is finally
Pushback approved. Expect
getting
runway
there.
30. United 1469.
So, under 2 minutes to taxi from the gate
Dallas
here to
Tower,
there.
United 1738 with
But
information, Charlie.
it's still
Requesting
pretty
push and
long.
start.
So let's see.
Dallas ground.
Everybody's
United
going.
1469 with information,
All
Charlie.
right.
Requesting
So
push and
he's
start.
going, and he's already clear.
Dallas ground. United
He's moving.
2294 ready to taxi.
United 2294, runway 30, line up and wait. See, I think this is the fastest route.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. United 2294.
Lindbergh 4180, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 1 right. Cleared to land. Lindbergh 4180.
Okay, we have 90 flights handled the way it sits right now. Got a
Dallas
lot
ground.
of planes
United 1738
moving
ready
toward
to
the
taxi.
runway again, so this is a good thing. Again, he's done. United 1738, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. United 1738.
Avianca 149, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Dallas ground. Avianca 149 with information,
Avianca
Charlie.
149,
Requesting push and start.
pushback approved. Expect runway 30. I don't know what I missed the last time, but
Pushback
something.
approved. Expect runway 30. Avianca
Right,
149.
so we're going to issue the command.
Dallas ground.
Speedbird
United
290 Heavy, runway
1469 ready to
30,
taxi.
cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 2497, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway
Okay.
30. Clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Speedbird 290 Heavy.
Alright, so they're
Runway
going,
one
they're
right,
going,
clear to land.
everything's good,
United
nobody's going to be in each
2497.
other's way. United 1469, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. United 1469.
Alright,
Dallas Tower.
Speedbird
United
is
2497
just
on
starting to
final one
turn.
right.
Good news is he's a heavy, nobody's behind him. So, right behind him,
Dallas
so he'll
ground.
be
Air
off
France
and we'll be
51
clear.
With information, Charlie.
Avianca's
Requesting push and
pushing
start.
back, awesome. Alright. Air France 51 Papa Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 30. This should turn up here, I believe.
Pushback approved.
Yep, he's
Expect
slowing
runway
down.
30. Air France 51
So
Papa
there
Heavy.
we go. Skylab 85, taxi to terminal. Alright, so he's
Taxi
going
to
there.
terminal. Skylab 85.
Alright, so I want this
Dallas
one
ground.
passed.
United 2639
Okay.
going around.
Heavy is...
There is traffic on the runway.
What? Ooh. Ooh. This guy? So he got too close. So see, so that's a problem. So now we've got one lost. I don't know that he's going to make it around.
Dallas ground.
2639.
Avianca 149 ready to taxi.
Avianca 149, runway 30, line up and wait. Alright, so Speedbird is away. About 8:37. So it took 7 minutes from here to take off. So 45, maybe we'll get a few more, but I don't
Dallas
know.
Tower. Flags 662 on final one right.
Avianca 149, runway 30, line up and wait. I don't know why
Runway
this one's
30,
having so
line up
much
and wait.
difficulty.
Avianca 149.
United 2294, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 1738, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Lindbergh 4562, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Loxa 662, runway 1 right, cleared to land.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate
United
takeoff.
1469, runway 30, cleared for immediate
departure.
takeoff upon
United
reaching altitude
2294.
500, contact departure. Avianca 149, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Air France 51 Papa Heavy, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
So you can hear him revving up and going. So again, he's 839 when he's moving.
On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
Lindbergh 4180, taxi to terminal. Now is friendly in yet?
Runway
It
1 right,
is.
clear to land.
Okay,
Alexa
so he landed
662.
about 8:32:50. I don't know when he came in, but it's 8:39:30 right now. So it's about 7 minutes, and he already made it. So that's
Runway
good.
30, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Avianca 149.
United 2029, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Now again, this is an 827 plane. We got another friendly coming in. Ah, these are killing me.
Taxi to terminal. Lindwood 4180.
Fog again, settling on the
Runway
town
1 right,
here.
clear to land. United 2029.
Dulles ground. Air France 51 Papa Heavy ready for taxi.
Okay, he's going.
Dulles Tower. United 2029 on final 1 right.
Alright, 20 minutes left. United 2717, pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30.
Okay, I was going to
United
say, I think he's
2717.
coming in there. I'm glad the fog left. That was not fun. Alright, we got 3
Dulles
more
ground.
planes to
United
go.
2717 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Alright. Yeah, it's just a lot of things. Just taking a while. We'll see how it all lines up. I'm comfortable we're going to hit 100. I will let you know when we do that. United 2497, taxi to terminal. Alright, relatively long taxi, but he's not going too far up, so might be okay. Yeah, we have a 5-minute break between this plane and then any other departures. So then we've got 845, 846, like those should get off, but they're gonna be close, I'll tell you that. Alright, so that Avianca's there. The Air France hasn't even gotten onto the taxiway, which is scary. I don't know what Loxa is. It is an Airbus, so it is not a small
Dulles ground.
plane.
United 2717 ready to taxi.
United 2717, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait.
Right,
United
now he's
2717.
parking right around these gates here. So he'll be coming
Dulles
in.
Tower, friendly 243 on final 1 right.
Friendly 243, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Now, the next friendly that's coming is 834. It is 842, so they may be about on time coming in. But the Loxa that's coming in should have come in at that one that's landing right now. Should have been here at 7:09. So there's just these are the problems with some of these. Like, if people aren't paying attention, we have 100 flights now. So 100 flights handled. So that is great. Air France 51 Papa Heavy. Runway 30 cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. So that one will be nice and easy.
Runway 30, clear for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 500,
Interesting.
contact departure.
I've got an
Air transfer
848
Papa
that, like,
Heavy.
showed up earlier. It'll be a mountain. I don't know if it's going to go all the way from there to the runway. Can it make it? We'll see. Alright, 2639 if it shows up is the go-around, but we'll see. Lock says 662, taxi to terminal. Alright, he's not going super far.
Taxi to
He's
terminal.
got
Line
about
for
16
662.
minutes to get there. I would hope he can make it. But again, you can see these are not fast to taxi. I mean, it's just the speeds here are excruciating. We're still at 100. Like nothing else is going on. Alright, then we've got a FedEx.
Friendly 126 on final 1 right.
Friendly 126, runway 1 right, clear to land. Alright, I see the United 2639 showed up on my strips.
Friendly 126.
So obviously he's late, but sequencing him in probably pushed someone else off. I mean, it doesn't ultimately matter. If I get him to land, that's great. And I've got a decent list of things, but, you know, not a lot. So, 844, coming up on 845 here. Air France is finally getting to the runway to take off. Unbelievable.
Dallas ground, Air Shuttle 6200 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Air Shuttle 6200, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Alright, so 15
Pushback
minutes.
approved, expect runway 30. Air Shuttle
We'll
6200.
see if he makes it. I would hope he would, but I don't know. We're still at 100. United 2029, taxi to terminal. Alright, same place as
Taxi to terminal.
2497.
United 2029.
We still don't have the other United calling in. The Air France still hasn't rotated off the runway. My goodness, he looks like a whale on there, but some of it is the rain. It just makes it really hard to get good graphics, but... Alright. Like, we'll be fine with this one.
Dallas ground, Air Mexico 9447 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Aeromexico 9447, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved, expect
See,
runway
but now I'm
30.
almost certain, like, I've got 851s showing up on the list. Like, I don't think that's possible. Because it's, like, in Alaska, so it's going to be back here somewhere. It's probably that one. Again, the fact that he's nearby
Dallas Tower,
might work,
United
but
2639 on final 1 right.
United 2639, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So my concern is, it's
Runway 1
behind
right,
a friendly
clear to land.
again.
United 2639.
It's behind 2 friendlies, which once again is probably going to result in a go-around. It's ridiculous. But we'll see. Alright. 102 flights handled, so we made a bit more progress. United 2717, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. And there's an Aeromexico coming in that should have been a 752.
United 2717. Dallas ground, Air Shuttle 6200 ready to taxi.
Air Shuttle 6200, runway 30, via Yankee, line up and wait. So we're going to see how this works.
Runway 30,
I'm going to see if Yankee is faster
line up and wait. Air
or
Shuttle
slower.
6200.
Because if it is, then we'll go back to Zulu. But, because Yankee would normally be where they vacate, but we've got nobody coming in there.
Mountain 8302 with information Charlie, ready to start.
Mountain 8302, approved, expect runway 30.
Approved, expect runway
And then we've got a
30.
FedEx,
Mountain
a UPS,
8202.
So the UPS will be that
Dallas
one.
ground. Aeromexico 9447 ready to taxi.
Aeromexico 9447, runway 30 via Yankee. Line up and wait.
Runway 30 via Yankee. Line up and wait. Aeromexico 9447.
And then we have
Dulles
a
ground.
Vista
Mountain 8302
after
ready to
it.
taxi.
Okay, so friendly, and then another friendly, but I'm worried that United's getting too close. Now, the friendlies do vacate quickly. So, but of course, so did the other one, and that became a problem. Like, they're nearby.
Dulles Tower, Aeromexico 455 on final one right.
Aeromexico 455, runway 1 right, cleared to land. FedEx 1685, pushback approved, expect runway 30. Friendly 243, taxi to terminal. And again, he's got a
Runway
long
1
way to
right,
go.
clear to land.
In theory,
Aeromexico 455.
it took 7 minutes to get there.
Pushback approved, expect
So
runway
we'll
30.
see.
FedEx
So he should
1685.
make it, because it is only
Taxi to
8:49.
terminal. Friendly 243.
Okay, air shuttle's getting there.
Dulles ground. FedEx 1685 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Mountain 8302, runway 30 via Yankee, line up and wait.
Runway 30 via Yankee. Line up and wait. Mountain 8302.
UPS 1219 Heavy, pushback approved, expect runway 30. So we're just going to start to
Pushback
see.
approved, expect runway 30.
Alright, so
UPS
Aeromexico is
1219
going to hit
heavy.
this first, where we're going to get a view. I'm guessing Zulu and Yankee are the same.
Dallas ground, UPS 1219 heavy with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
But again, the UPS might make it, but after that, I'm not sure. Alright, so let's see. Maybe the mountain's going to be our first
Dulles Tower,
example.
Vista 972 on final one right.
Vista 972, runway 1 right, cleared to land. That's a Gulf Stream, so it's not a slow
Runway
plane.
1 right, clear to land. Vista 972.
Dulles ground. FedEx 1685 ready to
FedEx
taxi.
1685, runway 30, line up and wait. So now we're going to get a perfect example, because we'll
Runway
have
30,
Mountain and
line up and
FedEx
wait.
going.
FedEx 1685.
Now, we'll see.
Dallas ground, Alaska 406 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Alaska 406, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Alaska
Friendly
406.
126, taxi to terminal. Now,
Taxi
we'll
to
see,
terminal. Friendly 126.
because he's really close.
Dallas ground, UPS
See,
1219
why did
heavy
the
ready
other
to
one
taxi.
go around? Like, that's ridiculous, but okay. I mean, hey, land, do your thing. Whatever you want. Right, so let's see. So they're literally the same. Well, maybe not. No, FedEx, okay. Mountain 8302, runway 30 via Zulu, line up and wait. UPS 1219 Heavy, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30.
Air Shuttle
via
6200,
Zulu. Line
runway
up and wait.
30
Mountain 8302.
via Zulu, line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. UPS 1219 heavy.
Runway 30 via Zulu. Line up and wait. Air Shuttle 6200.
Dallas Tower, SkyWest 5025 on final one right.
Aeromexico 9447, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. United 2639, taxi to terminal.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
Air Shuttle
Contact
6200,
departure.
runway
Aeromexico
30, cleared for immediate
9447.
takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. FedEx 1685, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure.
Taxi to terminal. United
Alaska
2639.
406, runway 30, line up and wait. UPS 1219 Heavy, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. Not sure we're going to get much beyond
Runway
that,
30, cleared for immediate
but
takeoff.
we'll see.
On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
We're coming
Air
up
Shuttle
on
6200.
854. Seeing we have
Runway 30,
6 planes
cleared for
from
immediate
855
takeoff.
on.
Reaching altitude 500,
Like they can't do
contact
anything.
Departure. FedEx 1685.
SkyWest 5025, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Alaska 322, runway 1 right, cleared to land. Again, this Alaska, 713.
Runway 30.
There's an
line up and
American
wait.
behind it,
Alaska 406.
735. Like, again, I could have, in theory,
immediate takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
run some more...
Contact departure.
What are they doing?
UPS 1219
What are
Heavy.
they doing?
Runway 1 right, clear to land. SkyWest 5025.
Like, they better not get in each other's way. That's all I
Alaska
can say.
322.
Thank you.
Dulles ground. Alaska 406 ready to taxi.
Dulles Tower, Alaska 322 on final one right.
Alright, we already had that. Aeromexico 455, taxi to terminal. Okay, so he's
Taxi to terminal, Aeromexico 455.
5 minutes. I don't think he can make it.
Dulles ground. Commute at 4333 with information Charlie. Requesting push and start.
Commute Air 4333, pushback approved, expect runway 30. I'm going to keep these moving, but I don't know that there's really a point. American 1863, runway 1 right, cleared to land. So that's the 735. Like, again, if I had a couple runways open,
American
I
1863.
could have gotten more done.
Dulles Tower, American 1863 on final one right.
United 3566, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. United
We
3566.
might be able to get these couple off. We've still got almost 4 minutes.
Dulles ground. United 3566.
Right, the
with
one
information
friendly's
Charlie.
coming
Requesting
in.
Push and start.
So he'll be done. Alright, we have United already pushing back. Alright, so we're at 107, 108.
Brickyard 3562 with information Charlie. Requesting
Vista
push and start.
972, taxi to terminal. Alright, maybe.
Taxi to
He's got
terminal.
3.5
Vista
minutes,
972.
but it gets really, really slow in certain places, so I don't know. And then we've got other things.
Dulles Tower. Kilo Papa Oscar 129er on final one right.
Oh, I'm glad I waited. Brickyard 3562, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Brickyard 3562.
Alright guys, you're fighting each other and you've slowed each other down a lot.
Dulles ground, commute Air 4288 with information Charlie, requesting push and start.
Dulles ground. Commute at 4333 ready to taxi.
Alright, so he's finally taken off. Commute Air 4333, runway 30, line up and wait. Commute Air 4288, pushback approved, expect runway 30.
Runway 30.
Mountain
line up and wait.
8302, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500, contact departure. Alright, so he didn't get flagged for going after the heavy. Delta 1751, pushback approved, expect runway 30. United 356, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway
Yeah,
30,
we'll be able to get the
clear for
Alaska
immediate
off.
takeoff. On reaching altitude 500, contact departure.
That one should
Mountain
be okay.
8302. Pushback approved, expect runway 30. Delta 1751.
So
Dulles
Mountain
ground.
should be
United
off real quick.
3566 ready to taxi.
I'm really watching here. So we'll see.
Dulles ground. Delta 1751 with
I'm
information
going to give
Charlie.
it another
Requesting
10 or
push and
15
start.
seconds.
Dulles Tower.
SkyWest
November
5025,
62,
taxi to
Alpha Lima
terminal.
1 right.
Taxi to terminal. SkyWest 5025.
All right.
Dulles ground.
Alaska
Brickyard
406,
3562
runway
ready for taxi.
30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 500. Contact departure. All right, we didn't get flagged.
Runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff.
Commute
On
Air
reaching altitude
4977,
500,
pushback
contact
approved,
departure.
expect
Alaska
runway 30.
406.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Commutair 4977.
United 641, pushback approved, expect runway 30. All right, Aero Mexico might make it.
Pushback approved. Expect runway 30. Your
So
arrival
we're at
gate is
113.
occupied. United 641.
Brickyard 3562, runway 30, line up and wait. United 3566, runway 30, line up and wait. Alright, Aero Mexico
Runway
did
30,
make it,
Line up and wait. Brickyard 3562.
and Alaska took off.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 3566.
So we have
Dulles
116
ground.
handled,
Commute Air 4288
15
ready to
seconds
taxi.
to go. So,
Dulles ground. Delta 1751 ready to taxi.
Commute Air 4288, runway 30, line up and wait. And that is it. All right, 116. So it said we handled 120, but we did not. So in essence, that's our final score that we start with. So we'll go to the menu and 11,800. So here we go, 11,520. So we got 11,600. Because again, it's giving me credit for a couple planes that landed that didn't make it to the gate. I had a total 8-minute delay, so I lost 80, but 116 handled flights. Again, 68% handling ratio, but that's because that's off of 171. But I only saw 118. So once again, not a terrible thing, but not great. But again, very, very handily, bam, in first place. So I'm going to give it 4. But only, again, if the creator watches this, your schedule isn't workable. So you're never going to get a 5 from me. You know, the rest of it, I think it actually worked decently. So we're going to give it a 4. That'll run it up to a 3.5. But 11,520. So there we go. That's the one there. And then, see, so this one is another. Now there's GA traffic, major GA traffic. So this may be why it got a 1, because it got 2 ratings that are a 1. So we're going to see, because this may be people that just didn't know how to handle things. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the challenge so we know how long it is, because otherwise we get no visibility. All right, so there's the challenge, Exodus. And again, the other one I did is gone, which is kind of what happens when it works, so that's okay, or at least in theory it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. But it's 2 hours, so I just need to know that I need 2 hours. It's going to be in Vegas, so that's going to be my next challenge. It doesn't mean it's going to be my next episode of this, but I think that's what I'm going to need to do so that I know what is happening and how much time I need, because otherwise I don't know if I can jump into it. I want to avoid what happened with this one. But once again, we theoretically, handled, theoretically this tells me 133 in TS3 Assistant, but that may be because of things that have appeared, things like that. I don't know. Again, we had several things taxiing. I had 5 planes taxiing that hadn't taken off. I had 3 that were approaching. There's just a lot. And there's 3 at the gates that were calling in and pushing back. So we've easily got 10 or so more right there that would have gotten us to like 120 28 or whatever. But anyway, we'll be in Vegas. We've done Vegas before, so we know Vegas. We know Vegas well. Will it help us? I don't know. But again, this is where, if we go back here, challenges, not schedules. But if I go here, 361 flights in 2 hours. I mean, I get that might be real. And so this is, again, this is going to be back at Dulles. And so again, 30 ops only. You've got 572 flights. Even if that's 4 hours, that's insane. 572 flights. Why do people create things like this? Those are not good challenges. Again, it may never be as bad as this. If you're new to the series, stay away from Manic Monday at Heathrow. It's terrible. It's super slow. You can't speed it up. It's crazy. There is all of that. But, and that one I did out of order because there weren't a lot of other things available here. And again, someone wrote a nice long thing here, but sadly, 2 ratings, or 2 stars with 1 rating. So I'm a little worried about that, but we'll see. But hey, at least they gave a cool explanation of what they're doing. But the other thing is these are all sitting in Tower Trainee, which implies that they are supposed to be simple and easy for people to do, and they're really not in some of these cases. I mean, this one wasn't terrible. Could it be a trainee one? Sure. But it's not 171 flights. Adjust this thing down to like 120 and 125, and you might get 5 stars from me for that. Because I get the facts. So what I was starting to explain that I kind of didn't get to explain either because I lost my train of thought or it was getting busy and I couldn't keep speaking. I'm not going to hold it against people if the game spawns things at faraway gates and it just can't get there. But in reality, like if you go look at my CMA Fest thing, I don't have any planes taking off, I think, within or calling in to take off within 15 minutes or 10 minutes of the end of the challenge. And similarly, I've kind of left enough where they can land and you might have a shot. But again, like let's say they land and you're taxiing, but my God, you had the farthest taxi possible and you were, halfway there and you failed. That's good enough. That would be a good scenario. But if I have 50 planes that have never even shown up, that's not a good scenario. So that's my point. So these next 2 really, really worry me because, again, if this is Boston Logan with 166, I think that's going to be too many too. And you can see it by the scores. I mean, it's 572 flights, the high score. Well, it says the best score, but I think that's the high score. Yeah, it's 7290, which is 73 flights, assuming they had no real problems. So let's be generous and say 75 and they had a bunch of delays, because with 572 flights, like, you're probably going to have way too many planes moving all the time. So it's going to be difficult. But this is just, I think, stupid. Like, I don't think this is even going to be reasonable. And again, if it's spread over 4 hours, maybe it gets a little bit better. But even, 100 flights an hour, when you have extreme wind and you're basically operating off one runway for arrivals and departures, no. Like, it's not possible. So all you're doing is creating a thing where everybody's delayed. Like, it's ridiculous. So, anyway. We will dig into these. I mean, I do enjoy what people have created, and the nice thing with the challenges is you can't see the planes, you can't see the list ahead of time, so you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's in the schedule, so unless you go cheat, really, and look at the text file, you have no idea potentially what's in store for you. But the thing you also can't really control is the sequence that Tower Simulator does, where again, it's pulling in flights at 7:09, an hour and a half late. Even if you look at the text file, you'd think, oh, I'm going to have this plane come in, and then it doesn't, that La Casa. or Laksa that came in. Hope you've enjoyed yourself, and I will see you next time.